Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today we're going to be going over some basic warm-up drills and then moving into trigger reset drills. So I'm going to go over the goal for you guys when we start up. Also, downloaded a shot timer for my iPhone. I wanted to give you guys an option for a cheaper option for a shot timer. So not there, spend $300. We're going to see how that app works today too. We'll test that out. But first, before we get going, I always like to warm up with a cold shot. Well, not warm up. I want to see where I'm at on a cold shot, which is I'm carrying concealed, first round on the target, no warm-up drills, no nothing, just stand there, wait for the shot timer, throw a round. Let's see what happens. Did you ever go to start shooting and then you just forgot your ears back in your rig? Happened to me. Hate that. All right, first shot off, we got a 2.41 from cold. Not good enough though, but we'll work on that later. But 2.41, cold shot, hit the target. I'm happy with it for now. I had a little slip in my hand, but these things happen. All right, everybody, so you can see our basic target setup for our warm-up drill. All right, starting off, I have about a finger-sized dot in the center of the target, and we're gonna do 10 dry fire single shot runs. Followed by that, we're going to load up and we're going to do 10 single shot trigger resets, trying to keep them all stacked in the dark. And our distance is going to be about 5 meters back. All right, let's get it on. Ah! Alright, well, I'm not going to lie to you guys and tell you that I'm extremely happy with my results off that first warm-up, but we did a decent job. All of our rounds are touching and they're kind of like impacted towards center, as you can see here. So, what we're looking for as we go through this warm-up drill, one, we want all of our rounds to kind of touch and stay impact, and generally speaking, punch out this center square, which I think we accomplished. Yeah, could have probably slowed down and took my time, but yeah, whatever. Alright, so next, that's our warm-up, alright? And I do that basic warm-up for every one, alright? Now, when we progress a little bit, going from our warm-up, our 10 dry runs, which are super important. You know, when you're doing your dry runs and you do your dry fires, you want your first round to click off and you don't want your sights to move off that target. If they start moving around, you need to continue to do your dry fires until when you pull the trigger, your sights stay aligned and stay on the target. Also, once you go to live, ensure that your sights stay and fall back on the target as you're practicing your trigger reset. Now let's move into our next portion of the drill. So for this next drill, I've loaded up a 10-round magazine, and I'm going to be using the shot timer I downloaded off of the App Store for Apple phones. I'll let you guys know my opinion about it when I get done. After shooting the video, still need to throw a couple more rounds on it. All right, so goal of this drill is trigger reset drill. This is kind of important to make sure that if you need to throw multiple rounds on a target, you can. Speed is not exactly the idea here. Even though we are using a shot timer, we want to make sure we take well-aimed shots. If you're new to this game, start off by getting your first round off right around 2 seconds. If you can get your first round off at 2 seconds, you're good to go. Do your trigger reset, let it come back, throw your second round, hit steel. Reholster your weapon, reset the shot timer, do it again. What you're going to notice is your stuff's going to start to improve. After this, I'm going to show you another quick trick to start taking some of your time off your shot timer so that you guys can start getting that down a little bit better. All right, 5 iterations, 2 rounds each on the shot timer. Let's see how it comes out. That was 5 rounds, 2 shots each on the shot timer. First round was tripping for me, or average around 1.50 seconds. Right now, I'm not 100% convinced in this iPhone shot timer thing. I'll let you guys know at the end of the video. Okay, next, what we're gonna end up doing is we're gonna start improving your accuracy, okay? Accuracy on that first shot, and here's why. Your first shot is what's really gonna count. A lot of guys will tell you throw the round out there, but again, you know, you guys do not just, you know, if we were in a combat scenario where you can just throw rounds wherever you want, I would tend to agree with them. Throw a shot out there, get the guy's head down. But that's not what you're preparing for. You are preparing for self-defense. In order to do that, you need to make sure that you're not gonna hit anybody else. The only way to do that is to make sure that your rounds hit their intended target. So right now we're shooting an 8-inch steel target. If you guys are capable of hitting an 8-inch steel target every time under little pressure, you should be able to hit a 20-inch man-sized target, hopefully standing broadside, under a hell of a lot of pressure, because you're gonna have to take a man's life, and that's what I mean, you gotta train for those little things. So if you're shooting a big silhouette, man, you need to slow down, you need to back up, go back to an 8-inch plate. It's gonna pay off, and you're gonna see results. So this next portion, we're gonna start off on paper until we get 7 paces back from the steel. So starting off on paper, we're gonna put 1 round on that 3x5 card that you guys practiced on earlier. Then we're gonna go back 1 pace, and then we're gonna put another round on that piece of paper, and we're gonna do that till we get back to 7 paces. Once we hit 7 paces back, then we're gonna start putting on the steel, right? From there, it's going to be 1 round and 2 paces, and you're going to have to slow down and down and down and down. All right, let's take a look at it. Let's see how it goes. Oh yeah, if you empty your mag out, right now I'm using a 10-round mag. You guys can use, you know, whatever you want. If you got 15, 20, 30, depending on your state laws, I don't care. Right now I'm only using 10-round mags. All right, 1 pace back after each one. Then once you hit 7 paces back, then you're going back 2 paces until you run out of ammo. If you make it all the way back, good job. Keep going, run the drill as much as you want. After you get done doing this, we're gonna go back to the shot timer and we're gonna see if our time's improved at all. Yeah, by the way, here's a hint. When you're building your target stand, you use screws and not nails. But we got it fixed. Let's keep up with the drill. I think it's somewhere around here. All right. Let's put you guys right up over here and let's keep on plugging. Not even sure how far back we are. I've just been moving and moving and moving. Yes. All right, now I gotta go back to your guys' spot and just keep, shit man, we just gotta keep going. We'll see if I run out of terrain here. You can tell I'm a very good videographer. I do this all the time with the video cameras. Ooh, she's way down there, huh? Let's see if we can make it go ping. You know what? Let's just shoot from here. We'll go ahead and add a couple paces. Was that a hit? Sounded like a hit. That was definitely a hit. Now we gotta keep going back. Give it another send right about here. We're about 2 paces back. Nicked it. Hit. All right, so you keep doing this until you go all the way back, right? That's your goal. Now, watch what happens when we go back up to 7 feet or 7 paces, which is where we initially started shooting from, up where our shot timer's at. Right now, I'm probably back, I don't know, shoot, you tell me. How far is that? See that white dot back there? I put my finger on it. That white dot there. That's our target. I don't know, let's count them out. Let's see where we got. 1, 2, 3, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 24, 25, 26, and one more would have been 27 right on top of it. There you go, we got impacts on our steel. That's what we're looking for, that's what we want. All right, now, here on the shot timer, averaging a 1.5, taking my time. This is why it's cool doing this drill, because aiming small, the further back you go, when you come up close, that 8-inch target all of a sudden feels like it's 50 inches. And you're gonna be able to squeeze that round off a hell of a lot quicker than you thought you could before. So let me see if I can prop you guys up right here. So I'm gonna reload this mag real quick and then we'll go over it. And I'll start talking to you about this shot timer over here. So, my first shot, because remember, now we're practicing our trigger reset, and getting a second round on target pretty quick. My first shot was getting off around 1.5, 1.6 seconds. My second shot was ringing in right around 2.3 to 2.4. Now our goal when we get these shots off, hopefully, is to have them down in less than half a second splits, right? I want 2 well-aimed shots around the target. After you hit him the first time, he might not go down, but I guarantee you he ain't gonna be happy. So you really don't have to rush a second shot. It actually is better to sit there and kind of assess it for a second to see what he's gonna end up doing. All right, I'm all loaded up. Let's go put this on the shot timer. And let's see how we do. Again, we just walked back 27 paces. Now we're only 7, so we've, a third of the distance closer. If we were at, no, that's bad math. A quarter of the distance, 3/4 of the distance closer. There we go. So that 8-inch target is not going to be huge for you. It shouldn't be a problem for you to hit. Let's give it a go. It didn't register. Just for shits and giggles, let's give it one more send off the drill we did yesterday. Woo! Alright guys, that's your video for the day. As far as the shot timer is concerned, I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. I don't know about that shot timer. This is what it looks like. This is what it's running. Apparently I recorded my last time, but you'll notice it says only 1 shot counted. So as far as that goes, looks like we're just going to have to go out, get us a decent shot timer and do some reviews on those for you guys. All right, let me know what you guys think about the drill when you end up running it. Again, once you go back those several paces and you get back there, that 8-inch target's gonna seem so huge when you get back up. You're gonna be able to get your first and second round off a hell of a lot faster. Furthermore, as you're doing this, remember about your trigger reset. I'm not gonna insult anybody's intelligence so you know what it is. This is here to help you improve. Let the trigger out. As soon as it clicks, trigger back off. Keep a good firm grip, and if you guys want videos on your grip, let me know and we'll go over that in the future. If you guys haven't shot steel before, I'm about to show you why you need to wear eyes when you're doing this. Once you start doing it, take a gander down at the bottom of your target stand. What you're going to start seeing is all these little shards and bullet fragments just all the way around there. And some of that stuff, if it's not angled correctly, will end up flying back at your face, which of course would be a bad thing. So if you're shooting steel, put some frickin' eye pro on. That way you don't catch little metal fragments off the bullets in your eyes. Till next time, stay lethal, stay safe, have fun, train like you mean it.